I don't know how people do conjugate with side press without absolutely raking their elbows. A true one rep max for me hurts like a motherfucker. I'm also starting to think practice, the way most people practice, makes you weaker. Oh, that's a solid comment, to be honest.
You
Before
don't just practice to get stronger. Practice is for rehab. Practice is to make sure that you can enter the game and not have to go to the hospital, right? That's all it is. Stretch the tendons out there, move it around. Know in your mind that when you're trying really hard, you're going to get into some awkward positions. So go over all those things at practice for fun, but don't mistaken it for, hey, I'm here to get stronger, right? No, no, you get stronger at the gym. You get stronger with small little movements, right? Really concentrating on watching the match, right? If you literally are starting the match like this and you are not going to change that to something else, then you need to make sure that everything you do in the gym is catered to starting that match in this position. You got it? Have a general understanding of exactly what you are really, really doing in the tournament. And then rewind that and break it down and then get stronger. And know that there is, if you set up without utilizing angles and leverage, you will need to be way stronger, right? So just know that you can, whatever, you either work on getting stronger or you work on strategies that allow less strength to get the job done. You decide. That's the balancing act right there.
hopefully you combine both.
Well, I mean, it makes sense to, you spend a lot of time getting stronger and you're like, dude, I just pulled that guy. I can't get strong enough pulling like that. I'm going to have to change the game a little bit, whether
Right.
it's timing or leverage, right? And all that means how you going to set up, how are you going to train yourself to take advantage of certain things that go along with the game. The straps go along with the game. The set grip goes along with the game. Even if it's being used against you, it's a part of the game, right? So concentrate on how much of your time do you commit to getting better technically to or to getting stronger.
For sure,
There's
like take a step back and just look at what you're doing. So, and I agree. So he said the way most practice, yeah, the way most practice, you go on a Saturday and do some grinding. The grinding, there's injuries happening, bunch of shit. So yeah, I feel like if you do want to get better, you cannot practice the way the majority practices because you're just gonna
or you can just make sure you know what you did, right?
right.
What I did was
You have to be very self-aware if you want to do
I
that.
broke down my muscles and I prepared my body for a tournament like environment, right? I mean,
You
that's
did
what
that.
you're
You
doing.
did that. You
Yeah,
did that.
but yeah. If that's all you do for the week, you didn't necessarily get better or stronger at arm wrestling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to balance it out. Like if you're too sucked in into the group chat and everybody coming Saturday, yeah, you're gonna come there with your arms just fucking noodles. And then before at Paulie, he goes, a true one rep max for me hurts like a motherfucker. So this is where I mean, I usually just do
I
in
don't. I can't imagine real quick. I can't imagine that you would do a one rep max of a tricep press ever in your life. Whoever fucking told you to do that is an asshole. If you came up with that yourself, you're an asshole. And if you tell someone to do that, you're an asshole. So look, this right here is me pressing. Okay, it is not my rep max. It does not hurt. If I want to get stronger at this, I do this a million times and then add a little bit of weight. That still would not be a rep max. The only time I'm going to do a rep max is when I'm looking for a WAL hammer.
right. Well, oh, hold on. Training or the tournament? Isn't it the
There
tournament?
is no training. There is no training with one rep max tricep push. The fuck are you doing? Yeah, don't do it.
So
Right?
my right.
Just like don't even bench press max. Just get to 225 and do it once. If it's easy, do it twice. If it's fucking easy, do it 3 times. And then eventually you do it 80 times, but there's no reason to put 600 pounds on it and think you're not going to strain your pec tendon that will cause you to have trouble arm wrestling. So that's my thing. Listen, your chest, your back, your tricep, all your biceps, they all need to be worked, right? And they need to get stronger, but they don't need 1 rep max, right? Save the 1 rep max. Go to practice so that when you do the 1 rep max, you don't have to go to the hospital.
That's what I'm saying. So I've been sending you my videos of doing different shit. And I know I'm anal about like, if you're doing side pressure, I always, the way I do it is super like minute. There's no breaking of anything. Like it's just smooth motion. Basically, whenever my technique is down, that's with too much weight. Like that's one thing. But sending videos to you, you're like another level of asshole too. You're like, if there's any type of like shitting and you're separating and your back is not like all rounded and perfect, then like, yeah, it's too much weight. So this is why your RM max has probably hurt you. You're just doing it like crazy. They're probably breaking up your technique because you're not going to do the same shit at the tournament. So yeah, I think like if you do want to go for the true 1 rep maxes, I personally cap myself for the technique. So once I start looking like shit, like, yeah, that's
not 1 rep max in any fucking thing in your life. That's my advice to you.
I get so see, that's what I'm saying. That's what my rep max stopped the technique. So it's technically still pretty fucking lightweight. If I can go there, put the shoulder in and shit, I'll throw another 45 pounds. That's how much I'm really far from the true 1 rep max, I think. Usually. So yeah. Find a way to. Yeah, I'm all about being more cleaner than that.